to Georgia. My name is Brax and I'll be your flight leader on today's flight. I'm assisted by three other amazing and wonderful Atlanta-based flight attendants. It's our pleasure to have you all on board with us this morning. Before we depart, please direct your attention to those video screens for a brief demonstration of the safety features of our Boeing 757. If your video monitor is not working, please let a flight attendant know.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for flying with Delta. We are the first U.S. airline to reach the 100-year mark. We got here by taking care of each other, taking care of our customers, showing up every single day. Now sit back, relax, and please pay attention to this important safety presentation.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta Airline.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 10 exits on this plane. 6 doors, 3 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. Additional rafts are located in a ceiling compartment in the forward section of the plane and at the back of the plane. The rear 2 window exits have an escape strap attached inside the window frame, which can be used to assist in a water evacuation onto the wing. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-in baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before we take off, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
Thank you for paying attention to this important safety message.
You're flying our most connected aircraft to date, equipped with fast, free Delta Sync Wi-Fi and Delta Sync seatback, all available for free with your SkyMiles membership. Use your personal device to sign in to Delta Sync Wi-Fi and enjoy access to unlimited streaming, browsing, and messaging, plus exclusive offers and experiences from brands you love. Simply switch your device to airplane mode and turn Wi-Fi on. Next, choose the DeltaWiFi.com network. If the Wi-Fi sign-in page does not open, go to DeltaWiFi.com using your browser. Sign in with your SkyMiles account. If you don't have a SkyMiles account, it's fast and free to sign up. But the connection doesn't stop there. Our Delta Sync seatback screen brings a smarter, more personalized experience right to your seat. We've got you covered with real-time travel updates and connecting flight information, plus thousands of hours of new movies and trending series with recommendations just for you. Pick up where you left off with our Resume Watching feature and add your favorites to My List. To access, click the Login button on the top right of the seatback screen. Then use your mobile device to scan the QR code and follow the instructions on the Fly Delta app to securely log in. Shortly after we've arrived at the gate, you'll be automatically logged out of your seatback screen. Make the most of your travel time and stay connected all flight long with Delta Sync.
Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Atlanta, Georgia, where the local time is 11:30 a.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carry-on items stowed until our aircraft has parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please remember to use caution when opening overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during flight. You may receive an email survey from Delta asking you to share your experience with us from this morning, and we do value your feedback and use those responses to continually improve your future travel experiences. We'd also like to invite you all to download and use the Fly Delta app for all of your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account. As you deplane today, please remember to look around your seat and especially that seatback pocket in front of you to make sure you have everything you've brought on board. Our arrival gate today here in Atlanta will be A as in Alpha 11. If Atlanta is your final destination and you checked any items with a white tag, they can be picked up at baggage claim carousel number 8. For customers with connections on board our aircraft today, due to our approximately 10-minute early arrival here in Atlanta, our tightest connection time today is 54 minutes, with all other connections being greater. There'll be a monitor at the top of the jet bridge with all current connecting gate information for our aircraft's arrival, as well as a uniformed agent who can assist you with any connection questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Airlines and this Atlanta-based flight crew, thank you for helping us celebrate 100 years in flight. We do look forward to seeing you again very soon. Have a wonderful day. And as we reach the gate here in Atlanta, in an effort to keep the cabin cool throughout the deplaning process and for our next flight, we kindly ask if you're seated next to a window seat, you lower your window shades and ensure those air vents above your seat are fully open. Thank you. Flight attendants, disarm doors for arrival, cross-check and all call.